Hey guys, welcome back to the beginner lesson series. In this video we are going to walk through an A major bar chord scale. All bar chords based off of A shapes. So if you're starting here, go back and listen to the two previous videos. The first one is all about how to position your hand and tips for playing bar chords, and then the E bar chord scale I went through in a little bit more detail about what you're getting out of this. So I'm going to go through this a little bit quicker. You can get those details there. Still going to go through each chord and talk about them, but just a little less detail maybe. So the chord shapes that we are dealing with here are A major. So all 5-string chords. This is open, two, open, A minor, open, two, one, open, and A7, open, two, open. All right, those are the three main shapes we're using. We're going to have one minor 7 flat 5 chord or half diminished 7 chord in here. Like I said in the E bar chord scale video, don't sweat it. If it doesn't make sense to you, I wouldn't worry about it. It's just to complete the bar chord scale. So A major scale on string 5, that's where our root notes are going to be, where we want to visualize them. String 5 open, A, fret 2, B, fret 4, C sharp, fret 5, D, fret 7, E, fret 9, F sharp, fret 11, G sharp, and fret 12, A. So open, 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, 12. It's following the same pattern as the E scale. 12, 11, 9, 7, 5, 4, 2, open. Or with the notes, which is super important. A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, A. Now this is the cool thing about learning these bar chord scales. The chords, in terms of like the chord formula as they apply to major keys, is going to be the exact same for every key. So what I mean by that is, in an E major scale, the first chord, the one chord, is E major. In A, the first chord is A major. In E, the second chord is F sharp minor. In A, the second chord is B minor. So that major minor formula is going to repeat itself for every single major key. All right. So to put that in a little bit more perspective, I'm going to go through the E bar chord scale real quick and compare the E and A chord scales. So E major, F sharp minor, G sharp minor, A major, B7, C sharp minor. I'm just going to leave it at that. That gives us all of our important chords. That was chords 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that formula was major, minor, minor, major, dominant 7, minor. For the A major bar chord scale, A major, B minor, C sharp minor, D major, E7, F sharp minor. So that formula is intact. Major, minor, minor, major, dominant 7, minor. And that dominant 7 chord can be major. So if you want to not worry about the dominant 7 chord, major, minor, minor, major, major, minor. Major, minor, minor, major, major, minor. And that's in order of ascending the scale, right? So let's jump into the A bar chord scale here. A major, just standard open A major chord. And then B minor here. From string 5 to 1, I'm on frets 2, 4, 4, 3, and 2. C sharp minor for our 3 chord. 4, 6, 6, 5, 4. D major, 5, 7, 7, 7, 5. Now, a note I want to make about this is I don't play this chord with fingers 2, 3, and 4 jammed in here. It's just not comfortable. And I will say I never use it, but in terms of like playing bar chords, I almost never use it. I might use it for some other purpose of moving fingers around. But if I'm just strumming bar chords, I'm going to use a finger 3 bar, and I'm also going to eliminate string 1. I'm just not going to worry about that. Right? You don't have to play every string of a proposed bar chord. So all my index finger is playing a string 5 there, and then my ring finger is actually doing the barring. I'm barring strings 4, 3, and 2. So you can get string 1 in there, but it just takes a little bit more effort. And if all we're really looking for is the general harmony, that general chord sound, you're good to go. You don't have to worry about that. But if you really need that top note, you can still get it, or you can find another way of getting around and getting that note. So that's our 4 chord. E7 is our 5 chord. Fret 7, 9, 7, 9, 7. 6 chord is F sharp minor. Fret 9, 11, 11, 10, 9. Here comes our funky one, G sharp minor 7 flat 5. I'm only playing 4 strings here. I'm on from strings 5 to 2. I'm on fret 11, 12, 11, 12. G sharp minor 7 flat 5. And A major there again with the 3rd finger bar. Right? If you don't have a cutaway and you're playing on acoustic or whatever you're playing on and you can't get up there, don't worry if you can't play that. I have people play these chord scales and then they say, well, how am I supposed to play this? I can't even reach up there. Well, if your guitar is not allowing you to do it, then don't worry about it. This is just for the sake of completing the chord scale, right? And trying to correlate open shapes to movable bar chord shapes. But it's not important that you actually be able to do that if your guitar is not allowing you access to that part of the guitar, of the fretboard. So I'm going to go through all that, touch on a couple of the details, and we'll wrap it up. A major, B minor, C sharp minor, D major, E7, F sharp minor, G sharp minor 7 flat 5, A major, now descending G sharp minor 7 flat 5, F sharp minor, E7, D major, C sharp minor, B minor, and A major. So the last thing that I wanted to comment on is just how all of these are born from the A major, A minor, and A7 chords. In case you're skipping to this video, that was something that I went over in the E bar chord scale. But A major, I've got open, 2, 2, 2, open. I move these fingers up 1 fret. I have to take care of the open strings with the index finger, right? I have to replace what the nut was doing for me. The vibration is stopping right there. If I move these fingers up, then I have to move those open strings up, right? So a way to visualize that is if I'm playing open A major and I just line my index finger up with the nut there, looks like I'm playing a bar chord, but I'm not, because I'm not really doing anything there. But if I shift my hand up, now that explains what a bar chord is and how it's functioning. Same thing with A minor here, but I'm going to change my fingers to 2, 3, 4 for demonstration purposes. Shift up, take care of the open strings with the bar there, okay? And then same thing for the dominant 7th chord. So, from this you can learn an A major scale, what chords belong to the key of A major, and then also, of course, practice your bar chords and understanding where these shapes come from. So take your time with it, modify it to be a little easier if you need to, and then you can, once you're feeling comfortable, start playing around with the chords, creating your own progressions. And that's just going to be good practice for moving the hand around and having some fun with creativity. But in most cases, you don't want to be moving your hand from, say, position 1 all the way up to position 9 or something just to grab a chord. But this is going to help you learn how to utilize these chords in tandem with one another: E shapes, A shapes, and in the next video we're looking at D shapes. So you have quite a bit to rely on in terms of whether you want to make horizontal movement or vertical movement on the neck. And typically you want to not be shifting too much. So that'll help you avoid that. But have fun with it, guys. See you in the next video. Thanks.